Yo, what's good, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to be teaching you my 100% win rate strategy. Yeah, I know it's not 100%, but it has like a very good win rate. For those of you that have seen my backtesting videos, or if you have not seen it, go check it out after this video, right? Some have backtested and had like 50%, 60%, and even 70%, right? So, some of you dropped comments saying I should teach you how to use the strategy, and that is what I'm going to be explaining in this video. It is very simple, right? Now, first of all, I'll be explaining these things, which is the phases in the forex market. So the forex market moves in different phases. We have the trending phase and the consolidating phase. Now, the trending phase has two phases under it, which is the bullish trending market and the bearish trending market. While the consolidating phase, it's either like it's just consolidating, right? Now let me show you guys what I mean. I said there are the trending phase, which involves the bullish trending market. It has higher highs. The trending, that's the bullish market, keeps creating higher highs, while the bearish trending market keep creating lower highs and lower lows. While for the consolidating market, it is equal high and equal low, right? It is important you understand this. Even if you're a beginner, it is very important you understand it because my trading strategy involves this. Now, let's assume that you already understand highs and lows of the market. You already understand market structure. I'm not going to be teaching that in this video, right? So let's assume you understand market structure. In case for those of you that don't understand, I might create a separate video for that and post on this YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe. Now, let's say the market is going up, right? Let's say it's create a high, create a low, create another high, create another low, and like that, the market just keep going up. Let's say the market created a high at this level here, created a low here, created another higher high, created a higher low rather, created a higher high, created a higher low, right? If you check, the lows are getting higher and the highs are getting higher. This is an upward trend. Now, the name of this strategy is called the break of counter trend. If you check this particular market, we have this market is going up, right? We can see that it's going up. But within this upward trend, there's also a downward trend. There are some move. It is called the retracement move, which are this particular move here. These ones here, right? These ones here. Do you get what I'm trying to say? You see this particular market now. Let me use this as an example. This move now, it's a trend on its own. This move, it's a trend on its own. This move, it's a trend on its own. This move, it's a trend on its own. Generally, together, if you add it together, it's an upward trend. Do you get? Like the market generally is moving up. Like you see this move, so like this is an upward trend. This downward move, all these ones are downward trend, right? But if you add them, the upward and downward trend together, it is going up in general. Now, this is an upward trend. So the trend that is against the upward trend is called a counter trend, and that is the entry strategy I use, right? Let's say I'm to buy the market to the upward side. I'm looking for a downward counter trend. Do you get what I'm trying to say? I'm looking for this downward counter trend. These are like what I'm looking for. These ones are what I'm looking for. And also using this strategy, you have to also understand what we call the top-down analysis, right? Where you do your analysis from an higher time frame down to a lower time frame. Now, what I do is that I look for the trend in the daily time frame, which is the immediate trend, what is currently happening. Because I'm a swing trader, right? Then I go to around the 4 hours, 2 hours, 1 hour time frame to draw my counter trend. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Let's say I get a sell trend to the downward side, right? I see that the market is selling towards the downward side, and the market make this move. Now, if I'm to take a sell at this point here, at this resistance here, right? I am taking the sell based off the break of this counter trend. Now, with trend, you know that the market is going higher, it's creating higher highs and higher lows, higher highs and higher lows. If you have to zoom in into this particular level here, this one, that's if it's a real market, right? If you have to zoom in into this particular level, you see that this one also, it's creating something like this towards the upward side. It is creating higher highs and higher, something like this, higher highs and higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, like this. You will only see this on a lower time frame. So at the break of this trend is what I'll use and enter my trades towards the downward side. The same thing goes for the upward move. Let's say I'll draw my trend like this. Then immediately the market gets to this particular level, right? it breaks down and then you take your trade here. Let's say the market breaks around here, it gets to this level, push up, then just break down a little bit. So as it breaks down around this level is where I'll take my trade. My stop loss is always above here. So something like this, short position, something like this. And then my stop loss is, my take profit is around 1 to 2, there about 1 to 2, 1 to 3. Do you get? So it now depends, your entry depends on how, like, how well the counter trend formed. Do you understand? Same goes with the upward trend. Let's say, because this one I have drawn now is for a downward move. Let's say this particular market now is going towards the upward side. If this particular market is going towards the upward side, right? Let's say this particular market is going towards the upward side. It's creating higher highs and higher lows, right? Now you see this retracement, this particular retracement here. If you are to look, if you are to go deeper into the market, right? When I mean go deeper, I mean like go to a lower time frame, like the 1 hour or the 4 hours time frame. Let's say it depends on where you get your trend from. So if you get your trend from the daily time frame, you have to go to the 4 hours, 2 hours, thereabout, to like get to see this the lower lows and lower highs where. So for this one, you'll be looking for the break of the lower lows or lower highs, right? Because the market will be moving. What you'll be seeing is that if you have to go down, you'll be seeing something like this. You'll be seeing something like this. So what you'll be expecting is, once the market break out from the trend line, so this is now becomes break of counter trend. You have to enter around somewhere here. Then your stop loss is below the low, and your first level target is around this level, something like this. Long position. Your target, your lows are here. Your first level target is somewhere here, and then probably you could go for 1:2. Do you get? Do you get what I'm trying to say? So this is like literally my strategy. So let's say, let's use this as an example, right? Using this particular market, I was supposed to take a sell, right? I drew the counter trend because the market generally is just, it has been selling for a long time. If you check, this market has been selling, but if you see at this point here, it has already changed trend already. It's not buying to the upward side. So I was supposed to take a sell around this point. If the market gets to this level, once it breaks out from this level, let's say if the market had done something like this, my entry would have been somewhere here. Stop loss at that level, first level target somewhere this level, and then I'm targeting for around 1:2. Then because I'm a swing trader, I would have to wait for some couple days for it to like get to my take profit. Do you understand? So the same thing, if the same thing works for this the same thing work for swing trade, the same thing that works for this swing trading also work for your day trading and your scalping, right? It depends on the strategy you decide to use. So this is my own strategy, and this is the way I trade. You can see that I have like data to prove this, that it actually works. You could go check my YouTube videos. I dropped a lot of YouTube videos trading, backtesting with this particular strategy. Do you understand? It has like an average win rate of around 60%, but for some pair it is low, 40, 60%, 50%, thereabouts, right? Depending on the pair I am trading. Do you get? So let me know your entry strategy, and let me know in the comment section if you will be using this strategy from now on. I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.